Hello and welcome to Across Louisiana. My name is Steve Sawyer and I'm your host for today's program. We've got a great show lined up. Joining us will be Todd Murphy, who is the president of the Jefferson Chamber, and Todd's going to be talking about the annual Jefferson Parish Chamber Crawfish Boil that'll be coming up. Amy Gutierrez is going to be with us, and she is a neurologist at MDA Clinic. She's the director of the MDA Clinic, and she's going to be talking about ALS, some information about Steve Gleason and some projects that he's got underway. Sonny Lee, who is a guest that we just love having Sonny in the studio. He's the son of a Saint Foundation chairman and founder. And Sonny's going to be talking about an event that Steve Gleason is the host for. And I know you'll want to hear more about that. And then finally, Nicole DeLeon is going to be here with the Louisiana Hands and Voice Organization. They work with deaf and hearing impaired children, and a lot of good information Nicole is going to be sharing. So again, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us, and we will be right back. Welcome back to Across Louisiana. We're very happy to have joining us right now in the studio Mr. Todd Murphy, who is the president of the Jefferson Chamber. Todd, welcome.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here. We ran into each other the other day at the Jefferson Leadership Breakfast.
Exactly.
Nice to see you. You gave a great talk. I
Thank you.
appreciate, we won't get into it, but I was moved by what you said, so I appreciate you sharing that with everybody. But let's talk about something we all in Louisiana love, and that's eating crawfish.
Crawfish.
And the Jefferson Chamber is getting ready to throw a big crawfish boil.
Absolutely. Every year we have a huge event at our offices at 3421 North Causeway. It's in the parking lot and the ground floor of the garage. We expect about 700 people, which equates to about 1,800 pounds of crawfish. And it's really the premier networking event of Jefferson Parish. Brings out small business, large business, executives, salespeople, elected officials. So really a melting pot, if you will, of Jefferson, but the premier networking event for Jefferson Parish.
Now, I know you guys do a golf tournament.
Correct.
Luckily, we're always involved in that. Look forward to being that involved again. So is the crawfish boil the second sort of big event you do, or is there more that you do?
It's actually, you know, when you talk about 700 people in one outing, it's probably the biggest event that we do throughout the year. It's also very affordable at $40 a head, and all of those details are at jeffersonchamber.org. But it is a big event for us, and again, it's really just a great networking. It's a great way to build relationships and have access to people that you might not see every day.
Now, Todd, if I'm not a member of the chamber, is this an event I could participate in, or is it strictly for chamber members only?
It is. This is the one event that we really try to open up to all of Jefferson. We try to bring in business leaders from around Jefferson Parish, maybe so, no pun intended, they can get a little taste of the chamber and see what it's all about. And if you don't like crawfish, we've got catfish too. So.
Now, I know you get this all the time. Benefits of being a chamber member. And I got to tell you, I mean, Cox has been a member for many, many, many years. I love the chamber. You guys do a great job. Big advocate here on our end. So what's the benefits of being a member of the chamber?
And of course, you guys at Cox are a very great corporate player and corporate citizen to the Jefferson Chamber. First and foremost, relationships. We give access so that you can grow relationships, so that you can build your business. Second is relevance. We're very involved in public policy. Right now we're very involved in state legislative issues, and we're really the voice of business.
Right, so if I want to get involved in business and have my voice made, the chamber's a great way to do that.
That's the best way to do it.
And again, as far as membership, that's based on the size of the company, or is it a set amount?
The dues are based on the size of the company, and we have companies that have 2 or 3 employees, all the way up to the larger companies like Cox, and pretty much everything in between. So there's something for everybody. We do a lot in government advocacy, public policy initiatives, but we also do a lot for education reform and to help small businesses grow.
Well, I got to tell you, guys, you do a great job.
Thank you.
Hats off. I know it's a hard job. You guys are involved in everything. You represent business very well. So as a business member of the chamber, you know, we at Cox couldn't be happier. We're great partners. We've been with the chamber a long time. So I would just say to anybody and everybody, if you're not a member of the chamber, come to the crawfish event, get a taste of what the chamber's like, and have some fun, eat some crawfish, and become a member of the chamber and be a part of business in Jefferson Parish. If you've ever wondered how you collect your winnings from the Louisiana Lottery, and Todd and I have yet to have any winnings, so we'll be curious to see how this works. But here's a piece we've got on the Louisiana Lottery that I hope you enjoy, and we'll be right back.
Join the fun from Louisiana Lottery. Guaranteed to keep you smiling like you ought to be. Play again, you could win. It's so easy to see. You need a reason to smile.
Introducing another reason to smile from the lottery. Play King's Gold. Win up to $200,000. Get the royal treatment. Stop and play King's Gold today.
You need a reason to smile.
A message from Mr. Monopoly.
Hello! I'm so excited that the Louisiana Lottery wants me to give away part of my vast fortune for their Monopoly scratch-off game. In fact, I've installed this bell behind me to alert me when there's a winner. Oh, there's a winner right now! And another one! Jimmy, can you check to make sure the winner bell is working properly?
You could win up to $100,000. Play the Monopoly scratch-off game for real money.
Well, how many people live in Louisiana?
Hi, I'm Kelly Spell with the Louisiana Lottery. If you play lottery games, there's a chance you could be our next winner, and we want to make sure you know how to claim your prize.
How you claim a prize all depends on how much you win. For example, if you win up to $600, you have 3 options. You can head to a lottery retailer and receive your payment over the counter. Retailers are required to pay prizes of $50 or less and are strongly encouraged to pay prizes up to $600. You can also take your winning ticket to any lottery office to receive your prize. We have regional offices in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Alexandria, Monroe, and Shreveport. Just check our website for the office nearest you. Your last option? Submit your winning ticket by mail to claim your prize. To do that, fill out the winner claim form found on our website. Even if you have multiple tickets, you only have to send in one form. Then, mail it to this address. You'll need to send us the original tickets with your name printed and signed on the back of each one.
Now, if you win more than $600, your options change. You can only claim your prize at a lottery office or redeem your ticket by mail.
Either way, you'll need a photo ID and social security card with your current legal name. Bring both when you claim a prize at a lottery office, or include photocopies if you claim by mail. Why do we need this information? The IRS requires us to report any income from winnings over $600. Depending on how much you win, the lottery is also required to withhold state and federal taxes.
Now, if you really win big, things change even more.
Let's say you win a lotto jackpot or a Powerball or Mega Millions prize over $510,000. The only way to claim those prizes is to head to the Louisiana Lottery headquarters office in Baton Rouge. We'll give you the superstar treatment with an option to get your picture taken and talk about your big win. Just a couple of reminders. As always, we encourage players to sign the back of their tickets immediately after purchase. And remember, you always need your photo ID and social security card to claim prizes over $600. Powerball, Mega Millions, Lotto, Easy 5, Easy Match, Pick 3, and Pick 4 prizes must be claimed within 180 days of the winning draw. Winning scratch-off prizes must be claimed within 90 days of the game's closure. For more information on how to claim a prize, visit the Claiming a Prize section of our website at louisianalottery.com.
Good luck playing! You could be our next big winner.
It's another big one! Woo!
Something big is rolling into Louisiana.
Yeah, you're big, but we got room.
The Louisiana Lottery now offers mega jackpots on Tuesdays and Fridays. Get your Mega Millions with Megaplier tickets today. A message from Mr. Monopoly.
Hello! I'm so excited that the Louisiana Lottery wants me to give away part of my vast fortune for their Monopoly scratch-off game. In fact, I've installed this bell behind me to alert me when there's a winner. Oh, there's a winner right now! And another one! Jimmy, can you check to make sure the winner bell is working properly?
You could win up to $100,000. Play the Monopoly scratch-off game for real money.
Well, how many people live in Louisiana?
And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Hope you enjoyed that segment on the Louisiana Lottery. Very happy to have Amy Gutierrez in the studio with us right now. And Amy is a neurologist and MDA clinic director. And we just did a piece on the Louisiana Lottery. I hope you had a chance to claim your winnings.
I wish.
Yeah, I know I haven't. I don't have it. But anyway, let's talk about the MDA organization, the clinic, and so forth, and ALS. And you know, I must say we're all familiar with ALS now because of the work that Steve Gleason is doing, and I believe you've had the chance to work with him as well. So talk about what that's like, and first of all, tell us, what is ALS?
Okay. So ALS, fortunately, is a rare disorder. It occurs in 1 in 100,000 individuals, but at the same time, it's a devastating disorder. It's what we call a neurodegenerative disorder, so that the cells in the body, for right now, we're not clear why they die. And the cells that die are the cells that control your muscles. So over time, with this disease, you lose control of your muscles. And it really is devastating, not only, of course, to the patient, but to everyone that's involved with the individual that has ALS.
So really, I mean, not to make it sound worse than it really is, but I guess body parts that really aren't a muscle are at 100%, like I guess your brain. And
your brain, your heart, your liver, all your other organs that are not muscles are fine. It's just your muscles.
And that's got to be so frustrating, because I guess you really know what's happening.
Exactly, exactly. That is one of the most saddest part of this illness.
Wow. Well, I got to tell you, and again, I give Steve a lot of credit. He has become an incredible spokesperson for this disease. And is there a cure for this, or?
No, at this time, there is a medication that we use to slow down the progression. And the best that we can do is offer patients a multidisciplinary clinic, because all our research has shown that patients that do belong to one of those clinics, where when you go to clinic, you not only see the neurologist, you see the pulmonologist, a speech therapist, a social worker, a respiratory therapist, a physical therapist, and so that you're getting really the best coordinated care possible at one time, with everybody being there to evaluate you and follow the progression of your disease and get to know your family and your wishes and what you want to be done, is one of the best practices that we have. We don't have anything right now available to cure the disease, but that really is by people like Steve Gleason that has drawn so much attention to this disease, and that then helps the awareness, which then helps funding, which then supports research.
Well, let's talk about, you've got a symposium coming up. Let's talk about that for a quick second.
So we're very fortunate. This is ALS Awareness Month, as you know, and on May 18th from 11 to 3, we're going to sponsor a symposium that's open to the public about ALS, and we're going to have several different disciplinary people there teaching and talking about the disease process, and it's going to be at the Gleason House, which is a wonderful state-of-the-art facility. I think it's only 2 in the country, and it's at St. Margaret's Residence. And it's really going to be a great occasion. Not only are people going to be able to learn a lot about ALS, but they're going to be able to tour the facility, so they'll get first knowledge about what's going to happen there.
And people can call 455-4660 for more information.
Yes.
And the website is?
is awareness.als.mda.org.
All right, Amy, thank you so much for being with us today.
You're
Greatly
welcome.
appreciate
Thank you
it,
for
and
having
all of our
us.
best to Steve and the family and the work y'all are doing. And stay with us when we come back. We're going to have a gentleman who we've had on before who's just a delight to have in the studio, Mr. Sonny Lee, who is with Son of a Saint Foundation. We'll be right back. Thank you. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. We're very, very happy to have a good friend of ours in the studio, Mr. Sonny Lee, who is with Son of a Saint Foundation. Sonny, your old hat with us now.
Yes, familiar.
And I noticed you've got a Son of the Saint shirt on.
I have a
now.
fresh shirt on.
That's something new?
Yeah, I just got a couple of them made, so representing Son of a Saint.
I like that. Now listen, we were just talking about Steve Gleason. We were talking about MDA,
Yes.
and I mean, what an inspiration to everybody everybody in the world, because everybody knows who Steve Gleason is.
He's amazing.
He's incredible just for what he's going through and what he's doing. And
his
I
family
mean,
as
I
well.
actually know more about ALS now just because, unfortunately, because of him and what he's doing. And he's actually going to be working at an event you've got coming up.
Yes, we have on May 18th, we have the second annual Son of a Saint Gala. It's going to be at the Windsor Court Hotel, and it's hosted by Steve Gleason. Steve and I met when I was working with the Saints, and he has a son, Rivers, who is a son of a Saint. So, we formed a bond, and, he's great. His family is awesome, and it's going to be a great event. So we're looking forward to it.
Tickets, how do I get involved in that?
So tickets, you can go to our website, www.sonofasaint.org. They're $125. We do have sponsorship packages available. We have a live band playing, 4-course meal, wine pairings. This is going to be a great, great event. Our kids are going to be there also. So, and last year, for the people who went, they had a comedy show going on with the kids. We weren't planning on it.
An unplanned comedy show.
We let them come to the podium, and they cracked everybody up with jokes. It was awesome. So it's a great time.
Sonny, how many Son of a Saints are there in the organization?
We have 30 kids in our core program. We provide free mentorship. Well, we provide mentorship, free mental health services, free tutoring, and also recreational access. Each kid gets all that. They join between the age of 9 and 13, and they'll stay to their 18. And we also have a community outreach arm where we'll go speak to schools. Usually I bring U.S. Marshal with me. And we developed a Son of a Saint Code of Conduct poster. And it's 11 things that we want young males to abide by, right? We want them to put this poster in their bedrooms, and it'd be a constant reminder of how to live and how to carry themselves. And each year we're gonna have different rules. So it could be like a collector's item.
Oh,
and
that's
awesome. The first, the first artist was Vance Kelly, who did the first one, and then we'll commission other artists next year. So.
Now, Sonny, I don't think I pointed out, but you are the founder and the chairman.
Yes.
How did you start an organization? I mean, I know you're the son of a saint, but what came to you to do this?
My sister and I, was after the Saints game. My sister and I were just talking, and I wasn't fulfilled 100% by my normal job, but we decided. I said, look, I want to do something on a volunteer level, and we do. I mean, from the executive directors, advisory board leaders, volunteers, everyone, and I was enriched by everything we offer our kids.
Yeah.
And so, I felt I'm all right guy, so
absolutely.
I'm sure these kids.
Well, you're our first repeat guest, so you are an all right guy. But listen, congratulations.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations on what you're doing. I just
it.
think it's awesome what you're doing, that you took it upon yourself to do that. Anything we can ever do for you, please don't hesitate to let us know. Good luck with the event that's coming up. Sonny Lee, who is Son of a Saint, founder and chairman of the Son of a Saint Foundation. He does have a sister, so hopefully we'll have her on one day to talk about Daughters of a Saint. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Our final guest today is Nicole DeLeon. And Nicole is with Louisiana Hands and Voice. Nicole, thanks for being on the show. We greatly appreciate it. So let's start by asking, what exactly is Louisiana Hands and Voice, and what do you specialize in as far as support?
We are a parent-driven group that provides support to families of hearing impaired children. I myself have 2 boys that are hearing impaired, and we just either we give them information regarding their school options or any type of, like if we have suggestions on audiologists, hospitals, and we have people that can give them support all over the state. Like it's not just based out of New Orleans.
Now, is it an organization, and I apologize because I'm not familiar with the organization, but is it an organization that relies on a lot of volunteers to come in and help out with support information and things like that?
Yes. It's definitely a parent-driven group, and they volunteer their time. We do have other, volunteers that sign up just to help, like teenagers who need service hours, and they'll come to our events and help out with the kids and things like that.
So do you have an office that people or a building location that people would come to for advice and support, or is it more via the telephone, website?
Right. We have Facebook page. We have a website. Hands and Voices is a national organization.
So you serve the entire Metro New Orleans area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And we also, or you can contact us by phone.
Okay. Now you've got 2 big events coming up. You've got one, I love Rock and Bowl, so when I saw that, and that's the second one. So let's talk about the first event that I believe is on May the 11th.
Yes, and that is the Empowerment Forum at Clearview Mall. And we will just have a table set up, and you'll be able to come by and we can give you any information that you need.
Okay, now if I wanted to volunteer to work with the organization, would that be a good place to do that as well?
Definitely, and we're always looking for volunteers, especially at our upcoming Rock and Bowl event. This is our first fundraiser, big fundraiser that we're having. So let's
talk about that.
Yes.
Talk about the Rock and Bowl event.
And
look, having it at Rock and Bowl, you've already got a success right there.
Right. It's on Sunday, May 19th from 1 to 4, and it's open to the public. You bring your friends, family, and it'll include, the price to get in will include 3 games of bowling, your shoes, and food.
Oh, wow.
So.
And I hope you have more and more and more fundraisers to come, because the organization sounds like something that is so worthwhile. And I think I see, as people who are new to the area, this is an organization that a lot of people could really benefit from, because there's a lot of information you can provide that's assistance and so forth.
And what we try to have events throughout the year for the families to get together, and that way they can meet other families and get support from each other.
That's great. Well, Nicole, best of luck with your fundraiser at Rock and Roll. Again, having it there, you've already guaranteed a big success. Yes. So very happy to have you in the studio. Thanks for talking about the program. And look, we look forward to having you back with more updates on anything that you want to come in and talk about. You've been watching Across Louisiana. We greatly appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you next time.